I like living. I have sometimes been wildly, despairingly, acutely miserable, racked with sorrow, but through it all I still know quite certainly that just to be alive is a grand thing. It is a curious thought, but it is only when you see people looking ridiculous that you realize just how much you love them. Very few of us are what we seem. The impossible could not have happened, therefore the impossible must be possible in spite of appearances. An archaeologist is the best husband a woman can have. The older she gets, the more interested he is in her. Instinct is a marvelous thing. It can neither be explained nor ignored. If you place your head in a lion's mouth, then you cannot complain one day if he happens to bite it off. Everybody said, "Follow your heart." I did, it got broken. The best time for planning a book is while you're doing the dishes. One doesn't recognize the really important moments in one's life until it's too late. Never do anything yourself that others can do for you. Never tell all you know, not even to the person you know best. One of the saddest things in life is the things one remembers. In the midst of life, we are in death. But surely for everything you love you have to pay some price. Good advice is always certain to be ignored, but that's no reason not to give it. I know there's a proverb which that says, "To err is human," but a human error is nothing to what a computer can do if it tries. Words, mademoiselle, are only the outer clothing of ideas. To every problem, there is a most simple solution. Every murderer is probably somebody's old friend. I do not argue with obstinate men. I act in spite of them. It is completely unimportant. That is why it is so interesting. If you confront anyone who has lied with the truth, he will usually admit it, often out of sheer surprise. It is only necessary to guess right to produce your effect. Everyone is a potential murderer, and everyone there arises from time to time the wish to kill though not the will to kill. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Everybody always knows something, said Adam, even if it's something they don't know they know. When you find that people are not telling you the truth, look out. To all those who lead monotonous lives in the hope that they may experience at second hand the delights and dangers of adventure. At my time of life, one knows that the worst is usually true. Sometimes I feel sure he is as mad as a hatter, and then, just as he is at his maddest, I find there is a method in his madness. Love can be a very frightening thing. That is why most great love stories are tragedies. It had come about exactly in the way things happened in books. There is no detective in England equal to a spinster lady of uncertain age, with plenty of time on her hands. A woman who doesn't lie is a woman without imagination and without sympathy. People should be interested in books, not their authors. Our weapon is our knowledge. But remember, it may be a knowledge we may not know that we possess. Elephants can remember, but we are human beings, and mercifully human beings can forget. The happy people are failures, because they are on such good terms with themselves, they don't give a damn. Fear is incomplete knowledge. When engaged in eating, the brain should be the servant of the stomach. I did not deceive you, mon ami. At most, I permitted you to deceive yourself. A great many men are mad, and no one knows it. They do not know it themselves. She was a lucky woman who had established a happy knack of writing what quite a lot of people wanted to read. What I feel is that if one has got to have a murder actually happening in one's house, one might as well enjoy it, if you know what I mean. One is alone when the last one who remembers is gone.